Bogotá, Colombia, Gustavo Petro, a former rebel who rallied young and poor voters with promises to transform an unequal society, was elected Colombia's first leftist president on Sunday, in a resounding rejection of the political establishment that has ruled the South American nation for two centuries. Petro received more than 50% of the vote, according to preliminary results, riding a wave of support from Colombians desperate for change in a country struggling with high levels of poverty. The 62-year-old senator defeated outsider candidate Rodolfo Hernández, a wealthy businessman who garnered about 47% of the vote in a race initially expected to be tight. Colombia, the third-largest nation in Latin America, now becomes the latest country to shift left in a region ravaged by the coronavirus pandemic's economic assault. Petro's triumph, in one of the most historically conservative countries on the continent, is a stunning example of how widespread discontent has shaken the status quo. His win is remarkable not only because of his political ideology but also because of his life story. A former clandestine guerrilla, who served time in prison in the 1980s for his involvement with a rebel group, will now become president in a country still reeling from armed criminal violence. His presidency could have profound implications for Colombia's economic model, role of government, and its relationship with other countries in the hemisphere, including the United States, its most important ally. Speaking from a packed arena in the nation's capital, he stood beside a woman who will become Colombia's first black female vice president, Francia Marquez, an environmental activist who energized an Afro-Colombian community that long felt forgotten by those in power. Petro called for a great national dialogue to unify the country and build peace. Peace means a Colombian society with opportunities. Peace means that someone like me can become president or someone like Francia can be vice president, he said. Peace means that we must stop killing one another. The crowd, waving Colombian flags and erupting in cheers, chanted together, "No more war." Hernández swiftly accepted the results on Twitter. "I hope that this decision that has been made is beneficial for everyone," he said in a video address on social media. "I hope that Gustavo Petro will know how to lead the country, that he will be loyal in his discussion against corruption, and that he will not disappoint those who chose him." Petro's comfortable lead diffused fears, at least for the moment, that a razor-thin race could lead either candidate to question the election results and spark a wave of civil unrest, 1 year after massive protests swept the country.